Hello everyone, welcome to our project team kickoff meeting. My name is Kexin Ro. I'm from Office of Architecture. I'm the manager for this project, Little House, Big City. This project helps people to explore the possibility for them to stay in their familiar neighborhood in big city. Let's go to our agenda today. First of all, for project overview, I will give the background information for this project in 5 minutes, and then we will discuss the project scope and objectives. Then I will introduce the major stakeholders and the important partner stakeholders. Next, we will discuss the challenges and the risks for this project. This part is really important for our project team because it might give us the opportunity and might improve our design skills. Then we will go through the milestone schedules and deliveries. And finally, we will have the discussion section for the questions and answers. Project overview. Little House Big City is a project transforming an existing row house with 2 floors for a couple into a 4-floor row house for more family members. Site information. In this project, our site is at downtown Brooklyn in New York City. On this map, we can see our site is in the very busy neighborhood, so there is a large number of families facing a problem. They have a very narrow and small site. Existing row house section. On this section, we can see there is only 2 floors above the ground. Here is the main entrance for this house, and it's at the 1st floor. Also, we have the half level for the basement, and there is a little window for the basement. It is only 11 feet wide, and it has total area of 1,000 square feet on 2 floors. Here is the existing house floor plans. At the basement level, we can see there is a storage space and a mechanic space. And on the 1st floor, we have the living space, dining space, and we have the kitchen. The 2nd floor, we have the master bedroom here, and we have the only one restroom in this house. Here is the walk-in closet. And then this is the rooftop for this house. Now, let's talk about the project scope and the objectives. After leaving this building for 8 years, they decide to expand the original building to provide more living space for their 2 growing children. So they want to stay in their familiar neighborhood, but they just want to explore more space for their children. After discussion, they decide to keep the original site and the basic structure for this house, but we will redesign everything for the house. Expanding space. To expand the space, our solution is digging the basement deeper and make it a whole floor, so we can have the more living space at the basement level. Then we remove the original rooftop and have a new rooftop. And we also add 1 more store at the top of the building. The last solution is change the location of the stair. We move the stair, which in the middle of the house, into the side of the house, so we can have the larger area for the function programs. Here is what we have after we change. So we can see the location of the stair has changed, and we have the taller ceiling for the basement, and also at the top of the building we have a partly interior space, and we have the exterior space. Now this is the expanded row house section. On this section we can see our main entrance has changed. So we have two main entrances. One is we can go into the house from the basement, and another is original one still on the first floor. For the basement, we have the living room, we have the laundry house, and we also have the mechanic house. And for the first floor, the main function for the first floor is like living area. So we have living, dining, reading, and kitchen. Also, we have front, courtyard, and backyard. The second floor is designed for children's. So we have two bedrooms for children's, and for the top floor, we have the we have the master bedroom on the top of the floor. And also the function of the stair is for the vertical circulation and also for the passive lighting. Here is the expanded row house floor plans. So on the floor plans, we can see, as I said, we have two main entrances. One is on the basement. Here is the main entrance, and we have living area for the basement. Also, we have laundry area and the mechanic room on the basement. Then on the first floor, we have another entrance here, and here on the first floor is a continuous living space. So we have front, courtyard, backyard, and here we have the living, reading space, dining space, and the kitchen. So it's continuous. It's for natural ventilation, lighting, and also for people have the really huge living area in this narrow space. On the second floor, we have two children's bedroom, because the couple has two growing children, so they must have the individual private space for each of them. So here, the two living room, they also have the reading and the study area for the children here and here. And at the middle of the floor, we have the double sink restroom. And at the top of the house, as I said, we just have a partly interior space. So here is a master bedroom suite. It includes the sleeping area, the bathrooms, and the closet, and it has the balcony and roof terrace here. So basement, here's the laundry, and here's the main entrance and the living area. And this is first floor. We have the continuous living space and dining space, kitchen, and living room. Here, the second floor, we have this narrow hallway, but at the two ends of the hallway, we have the individual bedrooms for children. We have double sink, bathroom, and also the study area in each room. And third floor, we have the master bedroom suites. Next, let's introduce our major stakeholders and important partner stakeholders. For our major stakeholders, we have the client and our OA team. Our client is a couple, Benjamin and Carly. The OA team is Office of Architecture team. Annie is our company principal. I am Ke-Xin Luo, the project manager. Ivan is the designer director. Edward and Valentin are our senior architects. Stefan is the interior architect. For our important partner stakeholders, we have general contractor, Montest Build, structural engineer, Blue Sky Design, coding partner James, Millwork, Matthew, and Steel Stair Brooklyn Metal Fab. Let's discuss the challenges and the risks. So as I said, our challenges are the most biggest challenges is the site is very narrow and deep. To maximize the utilization of the space, our design is very detailed. We can see here we put a study desk under the steel stair, and also we design a sink built on wall. Here we have the fireplace at the corner of the living area, and we design the reading space as the hallway. Also, the passive lighting become a challenge because our site is really deep. So the staircase is not only for the vertical circulation, it's more for passive lighting and also the passive ventilation. Here we can see the light comes from the top of the staircase, and it's light the interior space especially for the second floor, because here we have the 2 bedrooms at the end of the hallway, so there is the only light comes from the top. Finally, let's go through our milestone schedule and deliveries. First of all, the client agreement signed on September 28th, the project charter approved on October 14th, the research for information issued on October 26th, the partner selected on November 17th. The kickoff meeting is on today, which is on December 2nd. Due to the Christmas, we pushed the concept design completed date later on January 3rd next year. The floor plan with programs should be completed on January 22nd next year. The detailed design with partner stakeholders should be completed on February 15th. The whole design should be completed on March 15th. Then is the construction phases. The site prepared should be completed on March 28th. The whole construction phases should be completed on May 28th, and the project finished on May 28th. So if anyone has some questions, feel free to ask, and let's have our discussion session now.